Welcome to the channel, Unorthodox Tarot. So this reading is going to be for the zodiac sign Pisces, sun, moon, and ascendant, heavy on the sun sign. So Pisces, what I got for you was survival made me cold and the cost of emotional scarcity. So this reading was heavy around money. There's a lot of emotions in the home surrounding money, and it's not looking good. There was so many coins here. It's like you have the 6 of coins, the son of coins, 7 of coins, daughter of coins, you have here checks. I mean, there was so much money surrounding emotions and family. But if this is a situation, a family situation, I feel like this could be a family business that we have here. And it could be a shady family business. We got Bishop, Mason, but underneath that we have the Mother of Knives. So somebody is like, this is a wise woman. This is a sharp woman, heavy intuition. But I feel like there's a lot of clarity on what's going on financially surrounding money. You also have the 5 of sticks here underneath the 7 of coins. So yeah, like 7 represents like relationships. So I just feel like there is some heavy unjust around relationships surrounding money. You also have Verge here, triggers poison, and you also have unworthy. I feel like if this is an isolated situation, this could be a Pisces that has no relationship with their parents, no relationship, or their parents don't want a relationship with them, or this could just be somebody you walking away from. But I feel like whoever this is, you could be possibly walking away from to protect your mental peace. Could be talking shit about you. And maybe you feel like, all I did was walk away. But for whatever reason, there's heavy gossip around walking away. It's somebody, that you're going to always love. With this inseparable here in detachment and forgiveness, you're going to always love this person, whether this is a family member, a sister, a brother. But I just feel like you have to detach yourself for whatever reason. Maybe you grew up on scarcity. Maybe there was a lot of transactional love and things like that, but there's a lot of abandonment and neglect. It's more of like, you had to earn love, or you had to earn your right to be seen, if this is a mother father type of situation, or sibling. But it just, somebody, like I said, it's giving a lot of scammy energy as well. I feel like somebody knows something that's going on, and they're on the verge of telling it. I mean, you had Verge, Flames. Verge came out twice. You also have Trigger. Next to Trigger, you have Name, Car, and Places. So yeah, this is somebody who knows what's going on. They're very sharp. They're 2 steps ahead, and they're ready to expose it. They're about to reveal or confess. So somebody's about to make a confession about something. But like I said, if this is a one-on-one situation, it could just be a Pisces who just don't feel seen. They don't feel loved. They feel emotionally neglected, and maybe they had to earn love or earn a right to be seen, or they had to, feel like they had to do a lot to get a lot, or do a lot to get a little, But yeah, it's definitely neglect, scarcity, and it's like, somebody's only good for what they can give. And that's what is given with this reading. But you have the 6 of baskets here, 6 of baskets, excuse me, and you have beneath that, daughter of coins. So yeah, it could be a lot of talk around the home, far as like a give and take situation. Like, it's like, and this is something I believe maybe could have been learned early on in childhood. But it's just like, yeah, it's not giving unconditional love. It's giving love on layaway. It's giving love with condition, is survival, and it's made a person cold. I feel like if this is a Pisces, it definitely have made you cold. Towards your family, or whoever you feel like this is, who have been emotional, neglectful towards you for a very long time. And it's all about what you can give, or what they can gain from a situation. You have secrets here in the current energy, lost, childish, and many flames. Yeah, so like I said, this is somebody who knows more. They definitely in the know about something that's going on within the family, or a dynamic. But there's a lot of childish energy here too. There's a lot of childish energy. There's flames with candles. It's like somebody is very childishly impulsive about something. Like, it's just like one of them things where it's just not that deep. This is a connection, if it is too, that can definitely be repaired. But there's a lot of childish energy. It's a lot of push and pull. And, like I said, if this is a parent, adult child situation, it can be a lot of power dynamics. Maybe you competing emotionally with a parent. I get a lot of feminine energy, so you could be 2 sisters could be emotionally competing for their mother or father. Or this could be a situation where you are a Pisces who are an adult child, and you could be, you and your mother could be going back and forth emotionally competing. It's like, you may feel some kind of way and don't want to talk, but it's like, instead of the parent or whoever this is being a bigger person and, getting to the bottom of what's going on, they rather compete with you emotionally, instead of setting a standard as the parent. So it's giving that too, and it's causing a friction between the relationship, and somebody is over it. Whether this is a Pisces or somebody dealing with a Pisces, somebody definitely feel detached. There's a lot of detachment here, and it's like, if this was a detriment situation that happened, and this could have been going on for a very long time, since childhood. This could be something for a Pisces they're struggling to forgive. It could be hard to forgive. Like I said, you're going to love whoever this is, but you're definitely detached. And it could be over, like I said, because there's a lack of unconditional love. Everything is, what can you do for me, or what have you done for me? Someone's keeping score, you know. So that's just kind of what I get. But like I said, if this is a family situation, I'm definitely getting family business. But if this is a family business, like I said, this could be around church, you know, with this forgiving, bishop, contracts, sneaky business. Yeah, this could be like a family business where the congregation is getting scammed, you know what I'm saying? And somebody in the family knows more than what they're giving on. But whoever this is, or whatever is going on in the family that's involving sneaky behavior is definitely going to get exposed. Somebody has had enough concerning money and distrust around money, lying and trying to get over it. Somebody is definitely on the verge of coming clean. You also have poison here, you know, that came out twice: toxic, unhealthy behavior in people. So yeah, this is some real shady business like going on. And there's a lot of pride and ego here too with the bishop. You know, it's like whoever this is feel like they have the right to do what they want to do, you know, but it's causing a lot of friction in between the family with this 5 of sticks and the 7 of coins. It's like, yeah, somebody is watching heavily, and somebody is like, you know, it's surrounding money. But there's also a father situation that could be trying to keep the family together with this father of sticks and courting. It's a lot of stoic energy, but I just don't feel like it's enough. It's like something is too far gone. You know, something is too far gone. You got the 6 of coins here next to the son of baskets. So I feel like, yeah, there's definitely childish energy over money, but it's definitely causing emotion with this waterfall and raindrop. You know, it's just like there's heavy emotion over this. This could have been a family who won a lottery, you know, and it could be a lot of, you know, envy towards that, or, you know, a situation, you know, involving money, like who's getting what, or oh, he gave you that, or she gave you that, or how, you know, I did this, you know, as much as I done did type energy. So that's what it's given to. It's just like a lot of childish energy around money. But like I said, if this is a situation that's not technically only about money, this could be just a situation where you just feel unloved. There's probably a Pisces out there who's very loving, caring, and, you know, very fair and balanced. But whoever this is you're dealing with, this is just who they're energetically are. I mean, this is how they're energetically set up. You know, they're not gonna, maybe they come from a family, maybe this is a generation where they come from a family of unconditional love, or it's like, you have to earn love, or, you know, everything comes at a price type thing, survival, scarcity. So, but, you know, if this is a Pisces, you probably want to break the cycle. You know, you probably have children and want to break the cycle. And that's why this detachment came out with inseparable, you know, next to, triggers. It's like you care about this person, but it's like you don't want to deal with fake energy and shit that's surrounded by struggle and survival and what can you do for me, and I'm only around you for this. You know, you want unconditional love, and this is somebody who haven't been able to give it to you, but you're definitely keeping notes, you're taking notes. You're not you're very intuitive. So it's like, yeah, but in this current energy, like I said, it left you with a lot of secrets, loss, dealing with childish energy, many flames. It can take many tries to find the right one. Take a break when you need to and don't give up. So, yeah, you know, maybe you just have one of them Pisces that had to just mother yourself. You know, maybe it's one of them situations where you just had to mother yourself. You know, a lot of cold energy involving a home and a lot of non-giving taking. You know, it's just like, you know, it's somebody is dishing out more than what they should. But, yeah, there's a lot of energy around just money, gossip, home, and but whatever this is, if, like I said, if this is a home situation concerning a family, a big family, or a family business, whatever, somebody knows something about some scamming going on, and it will be revealed. You know, I feel like this could be something someone can, you know, get heavy jail time for. You know, but like I said, whatever it is, somebody knows more than what they're leading on, and it's going to get to the point where they're going to reveal and confess, you know, because it's triggering to just sit back and watch things play out. Or this could be, like I said, an isolated situation. It's triggering to sit back and watch a person emotionally compete with you. You know, somebody who's supposed to set an example and be there for you, they're emotionally competing with you. You know, well, you know, you feel you're validating your feelings, but they, you know, are emotionally petty and need to grow up. You know, it's just tit for tat, and it's just like it makes you feel unworthy at times, but it's just like you're coming out of this dark energy and you seeing things for what exactly they are, and you're not dealing with it, Pisces. But like I said, that's what I got for you. Heavy Neptune in the second house and Uranus in the second house. Heavy eighth house placements here, and Saturn in the second house. Also Mars in Leo, Saturn in Leo, and heavy Aries moon placements. Heavy Aries moon placement. And yeah, it's giving heavy energy around home and like secrets and cold energy. Pluto in the fourth house can be another one. South Node, fourth house. Chiron, fourth house. Venus square Saturn. So yeah, and like I said, that just creates that feeling of abandonment and emotional neglect. And then like financial instability is more of like a, you know, Saturn in second house, or like heavy eighth house placements, like I said, or like Neptune in the second house. So yeah, it's like, yeah, a lot of ego, a lot of pride, with that Mars in Leo and Saturn in Leo and Aries moon. So yeah, a lot of pride and ego here, but that's what I get, Pisces. If this resonates, leave me a like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.